What's up, viewers? Welcome to Kenganda, another episode of Kenganda, and my name is LALA. Kenganda, we connect Kenya and Uganda. That is showing you different aspects of life in Kenya and Uganda. And of course, I have a topic to talk about alongside
Edy, as
Yeah.
usual.
Edy, as usual. And my question is, Edy, would you stay with a guy just because of good sex when he's broke?
That's a very funny question, but I know it's reality, and I really find it weird for any woman who stays with a man because of sex, and they have nothing else to offer. You know, it isn't necessarily money, but okay, you have to have some money. You know what I mean? Someone once said, "Your children are not going to eat good sex." So you need you need to start thinking beyond sex. So personally, I wouldn't stay with a man just because they have good sex and they can't offer me anything else. No, I wouldn't.
But then there's the thing also, a relationship can be so boring if you had a guy without good sex. You understand me? Because in a relationship, you don't have to offer material things, like maybe he has money, he buys you clothes, and he's boring in bed. That's why you find women cheating and all that. With me, I really love good sex. Yeah, I love good sex. I love good sex, but then it has to come with something. Maybe you have to have the willingness to be able to work. Maybe there's a sign of a future in you. Maybe you're pursuing something. Yes, but good sex is really necessary. And I think I would stay in a relationship, maybe a short-term relationship, just because of good sex.
You see, that is short term. So clearly, it's not even a relationship. That is basically a sexual partnership. You know, it has nothing to do with seriousness or anything. But I do believe that, of course, sex plays a big role in serious relationships. Also, it does play a big role, and not only for the men but also for the women. Yeah, we also enjoy the sex, but at the end of the day, I believe that a relationship, it depends on what you are looking for in a relationship as a person. Because I've had also guys whose women are not into sex, but they're settling down with them. You know, because they are looking beyond the sex. They have these people, the women, they have so many qualities beyond sex. But again, also, I find it fake because they end up, looking for the sex outside their relationships,
Yes,
which is also
exactly.
which is also not good. But again, personally, sex, I am fine with whichever sex, for as long as I am.
It's not it's
I'm
what
taken care of.
it's not whichever sex. We all have that person that we've had sex with, and like, you think about it all the time. Maybe you get someone who is really joking like sex is so boring. Then at the back of your mind you're like, oh, someone would do something better than this. So I think guys should just improve. Just make sure that the sex game is good, whether they have money or not. But then I wouldn't really want to depend on a relationship just because the sex is good. Because at the end of it all, if we have children or what, I don't know what is going to, like, what are they going to eat? For example, what are we going to, go ahead with? But in life, sex is also a therapy. So I'm two-sided. I want the good sex and I want the money.
Honey, let's say they said you have to choose.
You have to choose.
Because you can't have your cake and eat it. Sometimes you will have to forego something. So let's say they said good sex, and
good sex, and then
and good money or good resources. Let me not put it money.
okay. Maybe if a guy has something better to offer and the sex is bad, let's say maybe we can try and figure out how to satisfy ourselves, like, really good. How?
Okay, for example,
You can, there is this thing, you can, like, if you know something and your partner trusts you and all that, you can always teach yourselves a new thing. if he doesn't know something, you introduce him to new styles, or maybe you can figure it out. You talk to him.
Basically, you teach each other.
Yes, basically you
Yeah.
teach each other. He'll be like, I'm comfortable with this, or I'm not comfortable with this, and maybe you figure out how to fix it. You get. So there's no excuse like you have man and you have bad. Why do you have bad sex? Or why do you have bad sex? Like seriously.
Because we are we are differently gifted. You know what I mean? So you can't say, why do I have bad sex? Well,
Yeah,
maybe I just can't be good at sex, or I'm not doing it a lot. Because sex, by the way, someone told me, if you find a man with good sex, that one most of the times they are womanizers, because
Yes,
good
exactly
sex
what I was going
comes
to
with
say.
experience.
Yes.
So honey, just know you will not be able to satisfy this person. He's also going to go out there and you know, and then sometimes sex is also tiring, man. You need, basically
it's
it's about
about
sexual compatibility. If you don't have a big sex drive, I think you should be able to find somebody of the same, you know, at the same level with you. Because if you don't, they will go out there and then you'll get hurt, and probably the relationship will die and the marriage will break, children will, you know, stuff like that. There's so many things to consider other than sex.
I understand, but then you know, to a bigger extent, sex is like a therapy for women. You get.
Not only women though.
Yeah, it's like an exercise. You don't grow older soon. You release some stress. Yes.
You can do that in the gym.
Yes.
Honey.
Yes.
You can also do that in
you
the
can do
gym.
that in the gym, but they say sex. Actually, there's an artist. I won't mention her name, but she's an international artist. They say she still looks that good because she has sex.
A lot of sex.
A lot of sex.
Wow.
So sex it can give you a glow, like a glow of your skin.
Is that where you
Now
get your glow?
you
Is that where you get your glow from?
no.
I thought you'd say
I'm a virgin.
oh my lord. You didn't hear that.
I'm a virgin, but then sex. I could go for good sex. Then we can figure out how to get that money.
Honey, I will go for money. We shall figure out the good sex.
or maybe. But then usually guys who have like bad sex, it's always cause of having too much work, having stress, or thinking about something. That is when you get you get into bed with a woman, and then at the end of it all, you've not finished your job just because you're thinking about something else, or you're cheating, so that's you have to give it your all. It is psychological. You have to give it your all.
Cheats never get tired of sex, honey. So that one should not even cross your mind.
Sex, for a woman to say you're boring in bed or you have bad sex, that means you didn't give it your A game, because it has to be psychological. It has to be in your mind. You have to give it in. If you're not ready for it, why would you risk taking a risk of being called someone, and it breaks your name in the society? Have you fought with a woman? She'd be like, hey, yo. And
You're even bad in bed.
it's like, in your society, it's like...
I think that's the most humiliating thing for a man.
Yeah, I know.
Most humiliating.
Like, what was they doing with you? Your sex is bad like that. So I think guys, actually, it's not all about guys only. Even women, you have to have give your man good sex.
Yeah, it's a two-way thing. I believe if it's about good sex, then both of you should have good sex. Don't expect to receive good shit when you're not getting good shit.
Yeah, but of course you can't. How will you know it's good or bad if you're not giving in your all?
What do you mean?
Psychologically,
what do you mean? Give your
the
all?
thing is psychological. You can't have sex when you don't have it, when it's not on your mind. Like, how can you even just open your legs without thinking about it? Or what? That means you didn't want in the first place. It's not consensual.
Of course, it cannot happen that you don't think about it, but you can think about it and just do it for. I don't know, by psychological. I don't know so much about sex, but yes, you must have thought about it, and you can get distracted on the way, during the act. And but at the end of the day, I think good sex comes with experience. Most of the times, if she is giving you really hot sex, it means she has done it quite a lot of times.
No.
I'm not saying with a lot of people, quite a lot of times.
If I do it well, just now I read some good books and movies.
That's a lie. That's a lie. She has done it quite a lot of times, not necessarily with a lot of people, but a
But
lot of
yes,
times, like
but
often, more often. Yeah.
but that means for us who read books, we are not okay.
Honey, theory, sex,
Yes, theory.
theoretical sex is, I believe it's different.
But there's
from,
no way you
I
can do
don't know.
practical without theory. So
Yeah, you have to first have the theory. You have to first have the theory and then you do the practical. But like in chemistry and biology, you can read the theory and then you apply the things in the practicals and things are not mixing up. They're giving you blue when you're supposed to be getting green. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
So,
know.
but as time goes on, when you keep on practicing and practicing your theory, you perfect it. That's why I say, perfect.
Are you telling people
Perfection comes with practice. Yes, they should practice if you want to have good sex. Practice,
Okay, guys.
but also make money.
Big money, yeah.
Yes.
It's always not all about good sex and bad sex. You can always make things right with your partner. You can always have that A game and make it a good sex. And of course, don't give an excuse of being broke. We don't want broke people. No one wants a broke person. A woman, a man, you have to make money. You have to be independent. Ladies, you have to be, and of course, you have to, don't get that name
What's name?
of your exes saying you have a bad game. Yeah. Yes.
But if my ex was the champion and me, I'm an amateur, he will definitely say I had bad game, but it wasn't my fault at the end of the day.
No, but then
We are on different levels.
there is like when we have a girl talk out of the camera. There's sometimes when it's, like you'll be like, my ex that one, but he had a game, man. Like sometimes you even miss it. Yes.
True, they can be there, and there are some exes and you're like, okay, what? That was just.
It was just like
it was it was average, but there is something that drew you to them, and you would feel bad. You still feel bad for having broken up with such a person, as much as the A game was not up there. But because that is what brings in the aspect of a relationship, a serious relationship, not being about sex.
Okay, keep it Kenganda channel. You can always subscribe to our channel, hit the button and subscribe, hit the bell button for all the videos to come in through for the notifications, and of course don't forget to follow me on Instagram, LALA, and for all your shout outs and what you think about our videos, everything that you want to know about Kenganda. Of course you can always inbox us and talk to us and tell us and what we can change about our videos. Don't forget to subscribe. It's been
Edy
and LALA for now.
Goodbye.